Hello everybody, welcome to the Friday, January 10th, 2025 price review. Now this one will be a little bit shorter than usual just because Thursday was an unexpected bank holiday and Friday really didn't deliver too much. So looking at the chart, on the left we have the NASDAQ and on the right we have the S&P. As you guys can see, our analysis was spot on. So on Sunday night, we had this daily fair value gap marked out and we said depending on where we close within that, we will reverse and then come take out these lows, and that is exactly what happened. Now, even though we were spot on with our analysis, if you didn't catch anything or any moves this week, that is completely fine because non-farm payroll week is the lowest probability week of the month. So if you didn't catch anything, don't worry, there will be more opportunity awaiting next week. So now we're going to zoom into this little portion of price action right here. It's going from the daily time frame to the hourly time frame. The reason why non-farm payroll delivered to the downside, hitting our targets, is because there was an SMT between Thursday and Friday. So as you can see, the Dow made a failure swing, while the S&P and the NASDAQ took Thursday's high during Friday's morning session before non-farm payroll release. So whenever you have an SMT, a weekly or daily SMT really, that forms before news, you can expect price whenever the news releases to continue in that direction. And that is exactly what we got. How to properly navigate NFP weeks. So as you guys know, we have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have 5 days in a week. But whenever it comes to non-farm payroll weeks, you can split up the week into halves. So you have 2 halves. That first half would be comprised of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you would anticipate the high or low of the week to form, and you would navigate each day of the week according to the economic calendar, and you would finish your trading by Wednesday's morning session. So generally that first half of the week is where most of the opportunity and clear price action will be, but Thursday and Friday, that would be the second half of the week. And during the second half of the week, if a large expansion has already taken place for the weekly range, then you would expect Friday to return into the weekly range. If price is still trading near the weekly open, you would expect Friday to expand away from the weekly range, which is what we got this week. So another example is Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. If we form a weekly or daily SMT and price expands away from that quickly, like we got this week, then we would expect the high or low of the week to already be in. And then that second half of the week, we would expect the other high or low of the week to be in. So say, for example, Tuesday forms the high of the week. If Tuesday formed the high of the week, then that second half of the week, we would expect either Thursday or Friday to form the low of the week. So hopefully you found this one insightful. I know it was a little bit shorter, but enjoy your weekend. Good luck and good trading.